What's up everybody, I'm HoopsandHipHop. So with Pokemon Sun and Moon's release in the rearview mirror, the topic that's buzzing in the Pokemon community currently is Pokemon Stars. This is a rumored follow-up game to Sun and Moon that's said to be for the Nintendo Switch. Among other things, the rumor states that we will be getting additional Alola forms in the new game, so I'm here with my boy Supra to give you our take on what Alola forms we would like to see.
What's going on, guys? And like Hoops said, we're here to give you our personal top 10 Alola forms for Pokemon Stars. And in this video, we'll be going over our top 5. We've done a good amount of research into which Pokemon would make for good Alola forms, and we've come up with some unique picks that you may have not seen in other videos. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, and with that, let's get right into the countdown.
Beginning this half of the list is the Shadow Pokemon Gengar. Now I'm not sure how likely this pick would be considering Gengar already has a Mega Evolution, but he is one of the most popular Pokemon out there, and this would be a pretty awesome Alola form. We would like to see Gengar become a Ghost and Fairy type as a nod to the popular fan theory of it being Clefable's shadow. Game Freak made a lot of references to various things in Sun and Moon, including using Alolan Raichu as a reference to the Surfing Pikachu from Pokemon Yellow, so it would be great to see them reference something from within the fan community with Alolan Gengar. In addition to that, Ghost Fairy is a pretty good typing which could be great for Gengar competitively, and I'd love to see what it could do for Gengar's design, so it gets the number 5 spot.
Coming in at number 4 is a Pokemon that seems to get overlooked a lot of the time, and that Pokemon is Parasect. It's not super amazing design-wise, and it's not very strong either, so it makes sense why people would forget about it. However, one memorable thing that Parasect does have going for it is the fact that it's basically a zombie bug whose mind and body have been taken over by the parasite on its back. We think Game Freak could use this fact to give Parasect some much needed attention with an Alola form. The lore behind this form could be that the type of parasite that infects Parasect is stronger and more hostile in Alola, and therefore infects its body and mind even more than normal. Because of this, Alolan Parasect could be a bug and poison type, or preferably a poison and dark type, since the entire concept of being taken over and controlled is pretty dark if you ask me. This typing could also give Parasect a little more competitive viability, and would just make it a lot cooler in general. So it's definitely something we would love to see in Pokemon Stars.
You might have heard others asking for this next Alolan form as well, but that's because it would be incredible to see. And that, my friends, is Alolan Onyx, otherwise known as the Crystal Onyx. Crystal Onyx is pretty much an Alolan form already, and it would be amazing to see Game Freak feature it in the games themselves. The design that Crystal Onyx had in the anime was awesome, and based on its appearance it seems like it would be a water-ice type, seeing as how it is no longer weak to water. Given that last year was Pokemon's 20th anniversary, it would have been great to make this reference in Sun and Moon. However, if Pokemon Stars is a thing, Game Freak really needs to take that chance to get Crystal Onyx in the game. Otherwise, it would be a big missed opportunity since it's something that the fans really want to see, and from a fan perspective, it would be pretty disappointing as well. However, if I had to choose, I'd rather see these next two Alola forms even more.
For the runner-up spot, we have Alolan Crabby and Kingler. Crabby in particular is a Pokemon that has been criticized for having a notoriously boring design, so it and its evolution could definitely use something to spice things up. We would like to see this pair receive the Ghost and Ground typing for its Alola form, but this isn't something we just picked at random. This typing is based on the Ghost Crab, which is a common shore crab in tropical areas such as Hawaii. This crab is also referred to as the Sand Crab, so a Ghost and Ground typing referencing the two names of this crab would be amazing. And not to mention that it would be the perfect type combination to reinvigorate interest in Crabby and Kingler. Even with just this simple Photoshop edit that we've done here, you can already see how well this typing would work for them, and it would be amazing to see it actually happen in the new game.
And for our number 1 pick, we've selected a Pokemon that you don't usually see as the number 1 pick in a top 10, and that would be Coughing and Wheezing. The reason why we've put these guys at number 1 is because of the amazing typing we have given them, and also because of how seamlessly it fits into their design and the climate of the region. So Coughing and Wheezing are known for how they represent pollution, particularly the areas of New York and LA. However, since there's not nearly as much pollution in Hawaii, we have decided instead to give these guys the water-fire type and have them expel steam from their bodies instead of smog. This typing is currently only held by Volcanion, and it's an awesome one considering it's a combination of two opposite types. This quick Photoshop edit I made will give you an idea of what Alolan Coughing and Wheezing could look like, and with such an amazing typing that makes so much sense for the Alola region, this is the #1 Alola form we would like to see in Pokemon Stars. So there you have it. However, even though this was the top 5 of our list, we've still got 5 more awesome Alola forms we would like to see over on Supra's channel, so you can go check that out by clicking the iCard in the top right corner of the screen or the link in the description. If you're here from Supra's channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. I make lots of Pokemon content and have a lot more countdown videos you might be interested in, so I'll go ahead and link those at the end of the video. Anyways, I will be back with another video soon, and until then, I'll smell you guys later.